Hello everyone, happy Thanksgiving. I was about to open this and I figured I would open it live. Why not? Because I've tried to do it before and it was like an epic fail when I tried to do it. And I looked at this one, I'm like, it might be pretty easy to open. So I'm gonna try to do this with you guys. But I took this out of the freezer yesterday. I had it on the counter for like an hour or two and then I put it in the refrigerator. So he's been sitting in the refrigerator. It's still pretty cold. I'm not quite sure if it'll be ready to eat or not, so we'll find out. But when I get one from the grocery store, I'll buy them frozen. And one of the tips that they told me, like one of the people that actually work there, they told me that when you find it, you kind of turn it over. It's hard. It's not in the bag anymore, so it's really spiky. You turn it over and you look at this side, and if you can see any sort of cracks kind of in there, that's going to be a really, really good one. And the cracks, I don't know, but it's funny because if you go on Google, it says the crack. If you find crack ones, that's not good. But my experience is when I see some sort of crack at all, it's really good. After I open it, it's really, really good. So I do that. And then another thing with durians is if you see the size, it's really round. It's really circle. It's not very oval. You'll see some that are very skinny and very oval and long. Those ones will have really skinny pods inside of them and not those fatty big pods. This one should, because he's very round, he should have very good sized pods in there. So really thick pods. Oh, he's sharp. So really thick pods that gonna be awesome. So let's find out. So basically he doesn't really have any cracks, but you can kind of see at the bottom on him, he's got, you can kind of see here, you can't really see that well, but maybe I'll shove him in there. There's like a diamond, if you can see kind of like a triangle in there. So it's kind of goes like along, there's a little pattern, and that's basically the ridges that you're gonna open in the durian. So this one you can kind of see, oh yeah, he's good. So you just kind of peel it apart and just be very careful of the things. Whew, very easy. All right, so we got 2 pods in this one. Yeah, he still needs to thaw out a little bit. It's still a little bit frozen, but it's still kind of good. I'm gonna taste it. It's like soft, but I actually like durian. This, it tastes like custardy to me, kind of like vanilla custardy, a little caramel custardy, but it's fruit. And it's just a different type of fruit. It's really fatty. And it just satisfies you in a way that other fruit really doesn't satisfy me. This is definitely not really detox fruit. It's a little too fatty for detox. I am on detox right now, but I'm not gonna eat too much of this. I won't eat this whole thing, there's no way. Like, I'll probably put it away. But, they're good. They're really good. They're pretty good. So let's see what kind of pods I got in here. Ooh, it's cold. There's another big pod. Yeah, he still has a little ice. My hands are gonna be cold. There's a little ice on this guy. Probably should have kept it on the counter a little bit longer after I took it out of the fridge so it wouldn't be so cold. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be fun. But as you guys are eating your Thanksgiving meals and maybe you're wishing you're eating a little bit healthier, and you need some inspiration to eat healthier, the plant-based bundle is still on, you guys. I actually had 2 friends get it today, so it's still going. It's gonna be on till Monday, and then after Monday, it's gone. It's done, it's gone. You're not gonna be able to buy this anymore. All of the books are gonna go back to the creators, and you have to buy them individually from all the creators, and it's a little over $3,000 if you were to buy everything, but you get everything in the plant-based bundle for $50, and that's good until Monday. So there's probably some stuff in there with durian. I haven't been through every single thing in there, but there probably is. Woo! It's so cold. But this guy flew right out. But yeah, you see that? I got some nice fatty, yeah, he's a little skinny, but pretty fatty little pods. I'm gonna have a lot of durian. This guy, I think he was like $17 or so. It was $3.50 a pound. And I get him at the Asian stores I go up to Westminster in Orange County. Look at this guy. Whew. Lots of ice. There's lots of ice all over it. So I'm gonna have to, I don't know, I don't want these to get all watery, like in the bowl. I'm gonna need 2 things. Got a lot of durian. There's a lot of durian in here. So it looks like these are pretty much done, so I'll probably just toss them. My neighbors probably love me because I buy durian all the time, and it's got an interesting smell. So some people like really, really love it, and some people are like, no. I throw out a lot of durian all the time, so my neighbors are probably like, oh boy. But it's really fun. There's one more that I need to open. It's so cold. I really shouldn't have done this so frozen. Oh, there's two more in here. Woo. Sometimes it'll surprise you. You're like, oh, where is it? I can't even get this guy though. Ooh. There's one right there. There's one more like hiding in here. Yeah, you always need to check too. It's really interesting because when you get it, you always got to check to make sure that there's not any more pods left because they can be tricky and hide in there. It's cold. It's very cold. My hands are so cold. All right. And then there's one little baby pod. He was kind of hiding in the back, you know, so you don't want to miss your little durian in there. Hey, Adam, thanks for joining. I can't see comments, though. I wish I could see comments from people. I'm able to go live, but I'm not able to see, like, if anybody writes any comments. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. So if anybody writes comments, I'll write after this live. I'll jump on there after this live. But that is all for this guy. I'm excited. I'll probably let him thaw out a little bit. He's still a little cold. I like it more, not room temperature, but a little bit. Yeah, but look at all that. Ooh, losing it. All that right there. All that durian. So yeah, that was about $17 for me out here. So just to kind of give you an idea, let me show you this. I have the ability to get like 4 or 5 different varieties of durian out here in California. So this is a kind of more premium variety, the Musang King. So this one, I'll open the thing. It's really good. It has a different taste. Like this one's a lot creamier. This one's really good. And this is the way a lot of people are able to get durian. They won't get the full one. They'll just buy it in these little packets. So this one right here, this packet was $14 just for this. And I mean, this was the whole thing that I bought when I bought the frozen. I get all this and that was $17. So as you can see, it's a lot more economical to buy a full durian, but sometimes it's a little bit intimidating. I guess he's spiky, it's intimidating, but as you can see what I just did, it was very easy. You just pull it apart. It's super easy. Sometimes it's not easy, but yeah. When you're trying to find one, look for just little separations in the cracks and just look for very defined cracks. Because if you can see very defined cracks, typically you can open it very easily. But this one's really, really, really good. And when I was in there, it was funny. I grabbed this one and another lady was like, oh, she's like, is this one good? I'm like, yeah, I really like this one. It's pretty good. And she was like, that's expensive. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of expensive. But you know, you pay for expensive stuff. They have the Musang King durians. You can actually get the full frozen ones out here. But I want to say they're like $12.99 or $14.99 a pound. So that would be a very expensive durian. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I'm good with these for the Musang King variety that I like. I'm cool. This is a Re 6 variety. I like the Re 6. It's actually pretty good. There's the not the Musang King, the other one. I can't quite think of what the other one is. I'm drawing a blank, but there's the Mothong. That's another variety that you'll see in the stores. You'll see, typically you always see that one. That one I don't like as much. That one was kind of, it's okay. You'll get that creaminess. You'll kind of understand what durian tastes like, but it doesn't taste as good. Like this one, you can taste like the hints of different flavors. You know, you'll hear that. This one's got vanilla and a little bit of caramel in there. This one is like super custardy. This one has a completely different taste, and so it's really cool. But I would love to go on like a durian tour. I know they have durian tours in Asia and these other places. I'm like, man, I gotta go on one of these sometime. I think it'd be great to just go and try a bunch of durian all over because it's kind of rare that I love it. It's rare that a lot of people love it. I know it's very, you either love it or you really hate it. And it's something I really like. And so it's really good. I actually will go to fruit markets just so I can smell the fresh durian. And even the stores I go to, they have fresh durian in there. It's just $12.99 a pound. I'm not going to do that. I won't spend more than like $4 a pound. That's my max for durian, but it's so good. But yeah, I am going to jump off and let this defrost a little bit and eat some more fruit. Got a lot of fruit to eat on my Thanksgiving. I'm on a detox for Thanksgiving, so I'm just eating fruit. But I got this, you guys, so I am not lacking. Like, you should be jealous of my Thanksgiving because this is so good. So good. Have a great Thanksgiving, you guys. And don't forget, the plant-based bundle is still on. I'm going to put a link down below. The plant-based bundle is awesome. You're going to get some really healthy recipes. This lifestyle, the whole changing and eating more plants, doing more yoga, doing more like mind-body connection things, you know, the deep breathing, a lot of the connection to nature, a lot of these things that are in these books that you're going to learn about, it's changed my life, like completely changed my life. I mean, me 10 years ago, I was probably already drunk by now, you know, it's like 1:30 on Thanksgiving and I'm sober. I'm feeling really good. Like I feel very clear. Like I love it. You know, I was working earlier. I'm going to go get that connection with people. I'm going to go hang out with one of my friends in a second because I'm able to get out and do stuff and I'm not just by myself, but yeah, it's important. So everything you're going to learn in the plant-based bundle, it really can elevate your life to a different level. So if you're struggling with what to eat or what to do, or like how to even start or where to start in this health journey, because it can be really daunting, the plant-based bundle has everything. So check it out. Just check out the link. It's awesome. And I would love your support because I was asked back because I had a lot of support last year and I'm really hoping to get a lot of support this year. So have a great Thanksgiving, you guys. And don't feel guilty about sticking to your goals. But if you're not sticking to any goals, enjoy your life. All right. Have fun, guys.